Translation: the pinnacle of self-discipline doesn't require willpower. In essence, you don't need to deliberately persist and strive to achieve continuous self-discipline. Every action is fundamentally a game of motivation versus resistance. When the motivation to act outweighs the inherent resistance, behavior occurs and change happens. Otherwise, the status quo remains unchanged. There are only two reasons we are unwilling to do something. Either the motivation is too weak, or the resistance is too strong. Activities we call self-discipline, such as learning, thinking, writing, exercising, and so forth, are extremely energy-consuming. Any high-energy task is subconsciously viewed as a threat to survival, leading to significant instinctual resistance, which is why self-discipline is inherently difficult. For example, maintaining a daily exercise routine is very challenging. But if someone tells you that running for 30 minutes every day for a month will earn you $1 million, I believe almost everyone will be urged to do it. Therefore, the inability to be self-disciplined is not due to willpower, lack of perseverance, inherent laziness, or self-indulgence. The root problem lies in the absence of strong motivation that can overcome instinctual resistance, lack of finding the meaning of effort within yourself, or uncertainty about the rewards of your efforts, resulting in no incentive to act. In fact, discussing how to be self-disciplined is itself a false proposition, because self-discipline is not an end goal, nor is it a self-congratulatory performance. It is merely an external state that naturally emerges in the process of achieving a goal. The most efficient way to truly reach this state is to enhance and tap into your intrinsic motivation. How can you obtain a steady source of intrinsic drive? It's simple. Establish a process feedback iteration system to acquire the motivation for continuous action. Relying solely on the desire for a grand goal is insufficient. You also need the thrill of solving problems along the way, the sense of achievement from positive feedback, and the joy of being one step closer to your goal. How specifically should this be done? Step 1 is to find your deepest desires by asking yourself 3 questions. What is my goal for doing this? What effect do I want to achieve through it? How do I wish my abilities in life to change by doing this? If you can't clearly answer these 3 questions, or if after answering them you don't feel an unwavering determination to achieve your aim, I suggest you give up on this endeavor early on and avoid wasting time tormenting yourself. Step 2 involves finding a simple and feasible minimum feedback by asking yourself 3 questions. What can I do to get closer to my ultimate goal? What problems do I need to solve to accomplish this? What feedback can help me assess the effectiveness of doing this? Remember, this task should be as easy as possible when you have a clear sense of completion, much like the numerous exams before college entrance exams. You define start and end. Step 3 is to turn this task into a daily habit, consistently reviewing and iterating based on your daily action. Have I become a bit stronger? Am I one step closer to my goal? What can I do to improve the effectiveness of this task and gain more positive feedback? If I want to get closer to my goal, what else can I do? By completing these 3 steps, you will find a clear objective, a strong desire, enjoyment in the process, and the patience to progress daily. All great human achievements stem from the accumulation of small changes day by day. True self-discipline is not about painful endurance nor suppressing instincts, but rather a silent, water-like extreme ambition and relentless determination to achieve one's goals. Together, these 2 elements are called fate.